I'm Andrea Ridgeway. I'm an actress, a writer, and a vegan. Hi, Papa John's. Yeah, this is for delivery. Is your pizza crust vegan? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I like a large pizza with no cheese. Oh, yeah, that's right. No cheese. I want lots of sauce and all of the vegetables that you have, including jalapenos and chili pepper flakes. Great. Okay. No cheese. Yeah.
36 for 36 is brought to you by The Late Night Experiment with Motown Maurice. Subscribe today on YouTube.
It was back in 2011, before I had moved to LA. I was still living in Arizona, and a friend of mine had already moved to LA for acting. She was a passionate vegan, and she started sending me video clips of behind the scenes footage on the farms and in the slaughterhouses. And it wasn't necessarily just the cases where I saw torture happening to the animals. It was seeing the number of animals that were being slaughtered. Particularly this one video that really affected me deeply. I don't remember the circumstances of why this was happening, but there was a cow on a farm that wasn't fully dead, and this man wanted to just, kill him all the way, and he didn't have anything else, so he started taking a hammer and started bashing his head in. And you could see that this animal clearly had feelings and emotions and could feel this pain. And these videos affected me so deeply. I was just crying my eyes out as if someone close to me had died. It really, really hurt me to know that these animals that are sentient beings that have feelings and emotions like you and I are feeling fear, and they cannot live freely, and they're having their babies ripped away from them, and they can't live the natural life that they were designed to live. So when she sent me these videos, they really opened my eyes to what a massive scale this was happening on. A lot of people will think that torture is something that's kind of subjective, it doesn't happen all the time. But the massive amounts of animals that are being slaughtered each year, which I think is approximately 60 billion chickens, turkeys, cows, sheep, and lamb each year for animal consumption, that is the issue, is the massive amounts of animals that are being slaughtered. All of these animals have the capability to feel just as you and I do. And we have developed this mentality that these animals don't have that emotional capability, and they're not deserving of freedom, and that they are just there for our use. And that's the shift that I am trying to adopt in my life. So it was the exposure to that new information that made me go vegetarian. So for quite a while, I was still eating dairy products. I moved to LA. I had a boyfriend at the time who was an avid meat and cheese eater, and I continued to eat cheese. I did get rid of the milk, but I continued to eat cheese. And it was around the holidays, and I had gone to the grocery store and I bought all sorts of things to get into the holiday spirit. I bought like ice cream and all sorts of stuff, tons of cheese and milk, and I was planning to make all sorts of things. And I got home and I had decided to watch the documentary Earthlings. That documentary affected me way more than the videos that I had seen previously that were just YouTube clips. This documentary put me into a complete meltdown situation where I was bawling my eyes out uncontrollably, seeing what was happening to these animals. It broke my heart way more than before. You would have thought that something truly tragic had happened, and it's because it is truly tragic to me. And so I got in the car and I drove to the grocery store with all of those things that I had just bought. I walked up to the cashier I had just been to. My face was red, my eyes were puffy. It was visible. You could tell I was visibly upset. And I returned all of the dairy products. And it was at that moment, I was like, I cannot keep eating dairy. And I decided no more dairy in my life. And I did really great, but after about a couple weeks or so, maybe a couple months, I can't remember exactly, I would still cheat at a restaurant, like with pizza or at a party or something. I would give in to the baked goods because those are very difficult to pass up. So for a very long time, I continued to be vegan but cheat occasionally. But ultimately, I had gone vegan. And now I know what you're gonna say. It's too expensive to go vegan. But that's not true at all. I have a lot of great recipes that I can introduce to you that are not only inexpensive, but are so delicious. Example number 1, a can of garbanzo beans from Trader Joe's, a jar of curry simmer sauce from Trader Joe's. Make sure it's the vegan one. And the last thing is rice. You mix it all up, it's ridiculously delicious, and it's so cheap. The vegan BLT. Now I know what you're thinking, it doesn't sound good, but it's amazing.
Hi everybody, I just got done making the vegan BLT made with this. It's called Just Mayo. It's all vegan, no egg. And then I use the coconut bacon with soy sauce, maple syrup, and liquid smoke. This is so good. You'd have to be crazy to not like it. Okay, here we go. This is the experimental second bite. I have to try to get everything in the bite. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so good.
What I want you to get out of my story is maybe you can try and reduce some of the meat and dairy products that you currently consume, because a small reduction does make a difference. Also, try to educate yourself about the products that you're eating and where they come from, and learn about the circumstances and things that are happening on these farms. Try watching some of these documentaries. Some of the best ones out there are Forks Over Knives, Speciesism, and Earthlings. And also, it's not just about the animals, it's about your health. Living a plant-based diet is definitely better for the longevity of your life. You are what you eat, and giving up a lot of these products is definitely better for your health in the long run. I appear in seasons 3, 4, and 6 of the Late Night Experiment with Motown Maurice. I play the attorney in all of season 4. It is one of my most favorite roles I've ever played. I had such a good time playing, and I am dying to play another crazy attorney again.
In conclusion, Motown Maurice is a menace to society.
You should watch the Late Night Experiment with Motown Maurice, not only because I'm in it, but because it's hilarious. All of the actors are amazingly talented. The writing is awesome. If you actually listen to what's going on, it's very catchy and witty. It shows a hero's journey from start to finish, and it's free entertainment on the web.
Take a glimpse into Motown Maurice's future with 6 seasons, 36 episodes, plus 6 behind-the-scenes documentaries of The Late Night Experiment. Subscribe and like us today.